We're now joined with George Ball. We're going to be talking all about the dance exhibition here at the Monday Night Community Show. George, welcome along to the show.
Thank you very much.
I was wondering if we could start off by you telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I started playing dance about 1972. I was one of the originators of the Kent Dance Organisation. I played for Kent. I played in the Darts Night of the Century for England. I introduced the treble board to sheppey, and I was the originator of the sheppey team. I started the sheppey dance team. Both are very ably run by Tony Cox, who does so much to promote darts, not only on sheppey but all over the country. I am still world number one with 4-inch nails. I have always used darts to raise money for charity. I did 5 years with the Brewers Watneys, also raising money for different charities. In that time I have raised in excess of £150,000 over 40 years.
Can you tell us a little bit about the darts exhibition?
Yeah, it's a dance exhibition with Ted Hankey. He plays 20 individual games of darts of one leg 701 against 20 sponsored players, ladies and men players. Ted Hankey, who he thinks is the best player of the night, will receive a trophy.
So where and when is the darts exhibition?
It'll be played at the Sheerness East Working Men's Club, Queenborough Road, halfway Sheerness. It'll start at 7 PM on Friday the 16th of September 2011. Admission is free, but you will be asked to pay for a £2 donation towards the charity, for which you will receive a buttonhole pin badge for Macmillan nurses.
We are talking all about the dance exhibition. We're talking to George Ball here at BRFM this evening. We're talking to George Ball here at BRFM on the Monday Night Community Show. We're talking all about the dance exhibition. You mentioned Ted Hankey. Who is he?
Ted Hankey is a professional dart player who literally travels the world playing darts. He comes from Telford. He's 43, nicknamed the Count. At the present time he's ranked number 8 in the world. He's married to Sarah. His championship titles are listed: World Championship winner 2000 and 2009. He was World Masters 1997, 2003, 2004. Grand Slam of Darts last 16 in 2010. World Darts Federation Europe Cup last 16 2004. Others that he's won is the Belgium Open winner in 2002, British Open winner in 2010, Denmark Open winner 2003, Dutch Open winner 1999 and 2003, England Open winner 2003, 2007, 2009, Grand Slam winner 2002 and 2003, Lakeside Classic winner 2008, Isle of Man Open winner 2011, Malta Open winner 1996, Norway winner in 2004. Now this World Championship is with the BDO, and they are the official World Championship.
Yeah.
The one that you see that Phil Taylor keeps winning time after time is a breakaway. Ted Hankey has been twice the official world champion.
So why Macmillan Support Nurses?
Macmillan Support Nurses, why? I pick a different charity each year. This year I chose Macmillan Nurses. I chose this charity because they cared for 2 sheppey dart players who sadly passed away in the last few weeks, i.e. Bill Ratcliffe and Malcolm McDougall. Both very good dart players, both very well liked by all dart players and friends alike. You might hear moans about the National Health Service, etc., but you will only hear praise for Macmillan Nurses, and this is the reason why I picked that particular charity this year.
Now I know you wanted to talk about sponsors and the players, George.
Yeah, our sponsors this year again are Britton and Hobbs. I couldn't wish for a better sponsor. They are a local business. In a current economic times it is hard to get sponsors. The players get their own sponsors, and again I note a lot of these sponsors come back year after year. Without the support of the sponsors, it would be impossible to put these exhibitions on.
We are talking to George Ball, and we're talking all about the darts exhibition here at the Monday Night Community Show. We're talking to George Ball here at the Monday Night Community Show. We're talking all about the darts exhibition. George, what have you done for charities in the past?
This is an impossible question for me to answer. Over the last 40 years, I have raised so much for different charities. I must say, with the help of a lot of people. If you take this exhibition alone, I have Tony Cox, who not only offers to loan us the equipment for the night, but delivers it, sets it up, runs the gear all night, takes it down, takes it away, and also does the calling of the scores on the night. I have Dave Smith, the manager of Sheerness East Working Men's Club, who gives us the hall free of charge, but also sets it out for me. So you see, it's my name up front, but without these people over the years, none of it would have been possible. Twice I chartered the Ola Line ferry for a weekend, with over 500 people on each trip for a darts competition. On the first trip we had an England team on board, and when we reached Holland we had an international friendly with Belgium. So you see, it's you can't say that you've done it yourself. You haven't. You know, there's so many people that that help. There's people selling raffle tickets, there's people selling programs, there's people on the door, there's people who chalk the games. There's so many people that help, and you know, and they come back year after year. They're marvellous, you know.
So George, how do you get the players and helpers?
Well, most of them are friends I've met in the darts fraternity over the years. I mean, Dennis Walsh, who does the chalking for us, I met him, I suppose, we first played darts together, I suppose, about 1973-74. The chap on the door, Chick McGlynn, I first met Chick, which was a sore point, by the way. It was the first year I played darts, and I came runner-up in the Isle of Sheppey singles. Right. And it was Chick McGlynn that beat me. So, and of course we've been friends ever since. And I just say to these people, "Do the door for me," and they just come straight forward. Yes, you know, I've got that in my diary, and you know, yeah. So amazing. There's so many people, and the sponsors that keep coming back. You know, I mean, we got Premier Timber, Sheppey Glass, ALT Haulage, to name just a few of them, and they've been there since day one. And every year they sponsor a player.
Could you just refresh our listeners when the darts exhibition is on, and how our listeners could get in contact with you to find out more?
Yeah, it's a Ted Hankey darts exhibition, Ted the Count Hankey. It's on Friday the 16th of September at 7 p.m. at Sheerness East Working Men's Club. It's sponsored by Brinton and Hobbs in aid of Macmillan Nurses, and if anybody wishes to contact me, I'm on 01795 872261.
George, I'd like to thank you very much for coming along and telling us all about the darts exhibition.
Thank you for having me.